Hi all, I'm Gabriel and today we have a very unusual edition. After all, we have Tesla on the test, guys. No, don't worry, you didn't get the wrong channel. This is not Tokyo CarWow, although it would be nice, at least in terms of the number of subscribers. But this is still the good old Digital Signage channel. And so, where does Tesla, you ask, right? The thing is that recently we've got for testing a new digital signage player under the Tesla trademark, XA400 model. And we plan to drive this baby over all the bumps and roughnesses in order to find out what this namesake of famous supercar is actually capable of and whether it's worthy of bearing this proud name. In other words, we, as always, will arrange an independent load test with an objective conclusion at the finish. Well, we start as usual with the unpacking. Well, the box itself, of course, is not premium quality, but this is not the main thing now. Most importantly, it becomes clear that we are not holding a very professional digital signage player in our hands, but rather a consumer-grade TV set-top box based on Android TV, which can potentially become a good player if you need. Let's go further. Take out the device and well, this is not soft plastic, but the feeling of cheap Chinese craft definitely does not arise. The gadget in general looks quite soundly, as you can see. So there are a lot of interfaces right here. HDMI 2.1 output, RG45 right here, AV and SPD, IF and IR as well. We can also see the power button right here and power supply inputs. On the other side there are two USB inputs and card slots. And what else is included in the package? Let's see. There are power supply, remote and an HDMI cable and even batteries for the remote. Everything is pretty standard for a TV set-top box. Now to the declared specification. Under the hood, as they say, we have a rather simple 4-core M-Logic S95X2B with 2 GB of RAM and 8 GB of storage on board. To be fair, these are pretty standard figures for a consumer TV box, but certainly extremely modest figures for a 2023's digital signage player costing about $100 US. Let's move forward. The fresh Android TV 10 is responsible for the onboard computer operation, which is not bad. And perhaps the last important thing that this device supports, Ultra HD 4K resolution. Oh stop, no. The voice control is also declared here, but this is perhaps the only thing that the device has in common with its famous car namesake. In general, a solid set-top box widely represented on the European market. And now to the test. As always, in the case of Android set-top boxes, we start by installing the Look app from the Google Play Store. Launch it, and voila! You get a 6-digit code to connect it to the system. We will test both on the highway and off-road. In the simple case, when we broadcast playlists with 4K videos and regular images, everything works fine. No questions. The only point is, if you're going to place the screen vertically, this device should not be your choice. But this rather is not an issue of the device itself, but it's about Android TV platform limitations, which doesn't allow to rotate the picture. Also, the lack of root rights on the device will not allow you to take screenshots of what is currently playing on the screen. Now to the complex scenario with multiple zones and online content spread across them. I must say that everything here also seems to be good. Sure, if you wished, you can find fault with some trifles, such as switching ticker, for example, but in general, it's not bad, guys. Let's recap. I must admit that we're pretty surprised that the device with such poor specification which we decided to test only because of its name, has shown so worthy of performance. Along with it, the Tesla XA400 is certainly not a supercar. It's rather not the most powerful but reliable family Volkswagen, for example, from which you shouldn't expect crazy speeds and incredible performance, but this will take you from work to home without any problems. Or even on a Sunday picnic, you know. And that's all I have for you today, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to support us with a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. This was Gabriel, and see you on air next time.